Hey there, and welcome back to BSing with Y Eagle Y, the veteran run podcast where we keep it real, raw, a little bit rock and roll. I want to give a big shout out to Ed, the man behind Static Shift Radio, holding it down for indie rock artists and keeping the scene alive. Go show some love, check out the new website where you can find Static Shift Radio upcoming events. That's staticshiftradio.com. And you can also find him on Instagram. I also want to welcome the Ferg from Static Shift Radio, Retro FM, and Ferg and Around podcasts. He'll be co hosting along with Reggie the Great, which is running a little late. He's a beats creator out of Colorado. Also, shout out to the producer, Disease. You can't hear him, but we definitely can, and there's no telling what's going to fly out his mouth. Now, the reason we're here tonight, straight out of Rockland County, New York, Take It or Leave It is here to slam punk back into the spotlight with blistering originals and punked up twists on the classics, their raw, fast paced sound blasts through generations like pure adrenaline. If you're chasing unfiltered chaos and real deal punk energy, this is the band to watch. At this time, I'll turn it over to Ferg.
Well, hey, what's up, guys? And thanks for being a part of the show today. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with us. How's everybody doing?
Hell yeah, man. Thanks for having us. We're good. Right?
Hey.
Now, I know that you have a little bit of info in your bio, and I know I talked a little bit about it on the band review, but for all of our viewers and everybody watching, tell us a little bit about how the band got together and got formed, and who came up with the name Take It or Leave It.
Cool. So I'm Mario. This is Craig. This is Devin. Nick is out sick today, but that makes the four of us. Take it or leave it. We formed in 2021, and it was out of like an accident how we came up with the name, because we tried a bunch of names and we really didn't like them, and we actually legitimately kept saying to each other, I can take it or leave it. And it kind of just became like a running joke, and then eventually we're like, nah, this is it. This is like, we nailed it. And we wanted to embody like our attitude of like, at the end of the day, we just love making music and we love jamming. We come here, this is like a therapy session when we have practice. So whether you're along for the ride or not, we're gonna keep doing it. So we embodied it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you guys are a punk rock band, and you cite several of your influences being The Offspring, Alkaline Trio, Rancid, Blink-182, NoFX. At what age were you guys introduced to that type of music, and what made you kind of want to go with punk? You know, I've always said punk kind of has its own followers. Wouldn't you agree? Kind of talk about that a little bit.
You want to take it?
I'll take this one. So I was I'm a Xennial, so I was born what is that? I was born in the early '80s, and when I was coming to age in junior high school, Green Day's Dookie came out. I was always into alternative rock, so Dookie came out and changed the game for me. You know, it's like there's uplifting, because I mean, there's uplifting rock, like happier hard rock. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So, Dookie came out, and that was a gateway drug. I mean, from there, I heard Civ, The Offspring, and Rancid, which is my number one. You know, then you get introduced to the older stuff, like stuff that was even considered classic rock back then was the Clash. But you know, I mean, they're in my top three
For sure.
So yeah.
Yeah, I got into punk because we had dial-up for a real long time. So I would just steal my sister's music, and she was into like a lot of like Op Ivy, a lot of like Pennywise and NoFX. So I just ended up stealing the music that she was stealing, and then kind of falling in love with it that way.
I know a lot of us too played a lot of video games growing up, and a lot of
Tony Hawk.
yeah, a lot of great punk music came out of Tony Hawk or Crazy Taxi or I don't know. I can't even come up with all the games that I played. Need for Speed.
The snowboarding game that they had.
Yeah, SSX.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, like, you know, we all kind of fell into it in our own way, but I think we've all like forced each other to also like listen to what we all like kind of grew up with, because like we all have our own little pockets within the punk community. Like I lean a little bit more on the popular side, he leans a little bit more like on the rock side, he leans a little bit more on the abstract side. So we all kind of find our way, you know.
So what's the story behind the original name, Iowa Test?
Well, so to that point, we didn't really know what name to go with. So we were just like spitballing ideas, and Craig was just like, "Dude, remember the Iowa tests?" And I was like, "I don't know. I've never fucking took an Iowa test."
That's a funny question. Nobody's asked that. Back in the day, there were these what do you call them? Like we had the Regents
Standardized
exam,
tests.
Standardized
Yeah.
testing. And in elementary school, you have like 4 days of these Iowa tests, and they were like the original Scantrons, where you go through the book and you mark the circle throughout the book, and I guess the machines would read it. But it was kind of like if you were done early, you got to watch a movie in class, like in elementary school and stuff. It was awesome. They put the AV club, the AV lady would come in with the
cart.
The big ass TV on the
VHS.
cart.
Yeah.
So yeah, we played one show under that name. We realized that it really wasn't going to be the answer, but the show kind of fell into our lap, so we kind of needed a name in order to go play. So it was just like one of those things where like, all right, this is good for now. Let's figure out if this is the permanent answer, and eventually it wasn't, you know. So I would say it probably only lasted for a few months.
I mean, if you go to past band members,
Oh, of course.
we named it with an original another person in the band.
Our drummer.
Our drummer, who unfortunately left a long time ago, but he was old enough to remember the Iowa test.
Gotcha. I didn't realize he was in on it too.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Was there any other almost names before Take It or Leave It?
Maso Menos.
Oh yeah, we like that. Yeah. But that was
gonna be an album name
almost the
after.
album.
Yeah. We one of our ideas for our albums was doing, you know, this or that or more or less, you know, kind of leaning into Take It or Leave It.
Yeah.
So we floated that a bunch, but we decided to go with Tunnel Vision because that one just felt more right, and the other one just kind of felt like jokes.
Yeah. Wow.
Speaking of television, the name of your
Did you guys don't even know? You don't remember the Iowa tests?
oh yeah,
It was called something else. Like, what was it? The cat test. They called it the
Oh,
cat
yeah,
test.
I saw something.
yeah,
Yeah.
ESAT or something. I don't know. They call it something else.
Yeah, I hated those tests, especially as a kid. Like I became a good test taker over the years because you just have to, or else
Just
you're
pick
not.
B.
Yeah, B.
But like,
C's.
man, in elementary school though, taking a test was the worst fucking thing in the world.
Just sitting there long enough was the problem, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't sit still well. That's why I play drums. Like.
I used to have to sit in the back of the class in elementary school because I would stand up taking a test. Like I'd have to like lean over the desk, and I would like pace just in my like little like space right then and there, you know. Like,
It's a nice second grader going for a walk and talk. I love it.
yeah.
That makes sense. That's right.
Right, it tracks. It's very much bad.
Yeah.
Eternity test.
Shit.
Yeah, no, I'm actually happy I keep failing those.
I keep failing. The only test I've been happy to fail in my life.
Yeah. Ferg, you started to
mentioned,
say something.
What was that?
You
Zach?
mentioned tunnel vision just a minute ago, and on your song "Run," you've got a lyric like a deer in the headlights when you face me. You said that's what inspired you to name the album Tunnel Vision. Talk about that writing process and that creative process with that song and, naming the album.
Sure. So Craig's looking at me surprised
I
because
didn't know that.
Yeah.
I wrote the song.
I know.
I didn't know that. You named it.
Well,
It's wow. I'm impressed.
So I was looking when I was trying to figure out what we were gonna name the album because we didn't really like land on anything. I started like looking at our lyrics because I know a lot of bands use lyrics from songs like Newfound Glory. Catalyst is named after I think Head On Collision, right? Is that
No.
what's the
It's
name? Man, All Downhill From Here.
all down.
Yeah. So like I was like, all right, let's break down our lyrics. I put it all in a Word doc and I just read all the lyrics, and that was the first one, and it just like stuck out. And I went through everything on the EP, and I just went right back to number one. I was like, nah, this is the line. I don't know how this is gonna be it, but
It's the first line of our poppiest song.
yeah, well, it's the first line of it opens the EP. So I was like,
What's
this
an EP?
EP. But yeah, so that started the idea, and then as I thought about it more, I kind of realized that like we were having tunnel vision making the album.
Yeah.
It was really difficult for us to kind of find the right way of putting the songs together, recording it. We did it all ourselves here, actually in this room, and so like it felt like it was like right because it matched the energy that we were putting into it at the time, and we needed to like focus in again and get to the end of the tunnel.
Are we? Can I ask a question? Are we allowed to interact with people when the stuff
Yeah.
goes up?
Hell yeah, man.
Those are live comments.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I didn't know if that was
This is
just
his first
us
time
or
using a
what.
computer, actually.
That's the audience comment.
Have you met our boomer, Craig?
I didn't know if they could see it or if that was a thing on your computer. I don't know.
No, that's the fun in being live, man. Like, ask
Right.
the questions, you know, like
Because somebody failed, and that's why they had to go to summer school. You know, look
Yeah.
at this comment, Craig.
happens.
You lose. Good day, sir.
So yeah, that was
can't not look now.
that was how we named Tunnel Vision. Just kind of, it came from not having an answer.
Yeah.
Same way that the band was. Like, we just like needed to find something, and then sometimes like once it hits. Like you just know it's good. Like
Right. You just know it's just yep. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's have some fun, why don't we? Your song Pints and Power Chords. Love that song. Love the riffs. Love the singing, the ska session near the end of it. And I talked about that in the review, but I want you guys to talk a little bit about it. We all know that place where you can go and you can hear some great music and be around great friends, food, drinks, and so forth. But talk about the creative process of writing that song, and let's just have some fun with it. I love that song.
We had the song written, the music. I think, right? We had the music.
you showed
written.
up with the whole song.
Oh no, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I
or
did.
maybe-
I wrote the song. I was in a car going to my cousin's house. We were going to like a family barbecue, and I had my kid who was he was 2 years old at the time. And my wife was in the car, and there was a lot of noise going on because my wife she could talk, and my son could cry or whatever. It was a lot of noise. I was like, I need a fucking drink, and so I knew I was going to my cousin's house, and my family we tend to drink a lot, so we have a good time. And I was like, that started it, and I was like, oh, I gotta write this. So that's how that came to fruition. So yeah, it was Pints. It was originally called
PBRs and Power Chords.
PBRs and Power.
Okay.
Song, I think, was the original.
Oh,
Drinking
yeah.
song,
Title
drinking
was
song.
just drinking
Yeah, we didn't know
song.
what to call it, so we
Like,
just
we can't do that to this thing. That's not fair.
Every band has a drinking song.
Yeah, need something a little bit better than that.
But yeah, like when we started playing it as a group, one of our things was that like we love the idea of the chorus just being everybody.
Yeah.
So like if you have a mic and you're on stage with us, you better be singing that chorus. You know, like that's just like where we got with it because
And-
it's like we wanted to be a punk song.
Yeah, and at one point, half of the band was Jewish. So the Mazel
the
Tov.
Mazel Tov.
Yeah.
That and I wouldn't say half the band. Like
No,
like
I mean technically it was.
7/8 maybe. 5/8.
But yeah, so yeah, Pints is like definitely it's one of our favorites to play. That's why we close with it because it feels like, you know, a great send off to our set. And it like reminds everyone too, like, hey man, we're all just here to have a good time. At the end of the day, everyone's here just listening to some good music, watching a bunch of bands play, just hanging out with your friends. Even if you're meeting new people, like I go to shows all the time by myself, and I just have a blast at it because like live music just brings you together.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So speaking of music, Mario, I have the video that you sent me, or we can either play that or the Spotify version. What's y'all's choice?
Let's play the live one because we haven't shown it to anybody yet. It's from our performance at Olives. When was that? That was mid-July.
Sure.
So a few weeks ago now. And it features our new guitarist Nick, who can't be here today, but let's get him on screen so he can join us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
There you go. Oh yeah.
And you'll see a quad box too. I have a bunch of GoPros set up. We have a couple GoPros recording too off screen. So
There you go.
all right.
All right, guys. Here we go. Oh. I can definitely picture myself playing Tony Hawk right now.
Right? All I want to do is drop into the warehouse. Always gotta have a key change.
When the music's always there, if you will have a drink with me, I ain't going nowhere. Thanks everybody, we're taking a minute. I'll be right back.
It's just us talking about nothing. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I do step on it. I did step
Oh.
on it. Yeah, but yeah, that was actually
I love it.
that was Nick's
Yeah.
second show with us.
Second show, yeah.
Okay.
So he,
Heck
2
yeah.
days, right?
it was Friday and Sunday. So yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's close
In
enough.
3 days.
It was within 48 hours. That
Yeah.
counts.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
So,
See,
has
we're
there ever
drinking.
been
You guys aren't drinking?
It's okay.
I think you should.
Oh, wait, what?
You should crack open a beer.
It's Friday
Uh,
night.
Coffee.
well,
Who
you
knows
can
what
call
could
it
be
that.
anything.
You
It
can
could
call
be
it coffee.
microdosing. Who knows? I'm kidding.
I'll be having a few draft pints myself later on, and so I'm going to reserve that for when the interview's out.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So, has there ever been like a awe moment, where, the band really felt like say it wasn't just a project, it's more like a family? Like,
I definitely have an answer, but I was like, do you guys
Go
want to
ahead,
answer
go ahead,
first?
go ahead. No, you go.
Yeah, so there were two moments, but the one specific one was when we went to Buffalo. We drove up to Buffalo. It was a 6-hour or so drive. We went up for one show. We didn't. We weren't like. I mean, we were on tour because that's what we said. But we were just going for one show on this tour. And
Buffalo for us, just so you know, it's in the same state, but it's 6 hours away. Like,
yeah,
Damn.
you might as well be driving all of Florida or all of California. It's the same you know. But Buffalo for us was like something else because we only ever really played in our hometowns or our home area. Everything we've played has been about an hour away from here. And it was awesome because like people showed up. It was a massive turnout in comparison to what we expected. And people were into it. Like, hey, there we go. But people were into it. And like people were dancing, they were moshing. We had we even changed our set list mid-show because somebody was wearing a Ninja Turtles shirt. And we were like, all right, cool, we'll play the Ninja Turtles theme song. So like we were all about just living in that moment. So I think that was like a big deal for us. That was a little bit more recent. We probably had ones earlier, Mike. But like this one was like, that was the one, you know, like I was like, we got something here. Like we're on to something, you know?
Yeah. For me, I think when it clicked was, you know, I'd played in a punk band. Like that was like my first band I was in was like punk, but it was like more like 70s Sex Pistols, like Clash kind of stuff. But like I was still listening to third wave, you know. But Mario had reached out and was like, hey, you know, we need a drummer, no pressure, because we'd known each other since high school. We've been in and out of each other's lives, you know, because we worked at the same GameStop. Fucking shout out GameStop.
Let's go, baby.
You know. He just reached out. I was like, no pressure. We just need
Leo.
somebody.
I'm Leo.
I'm Raph. I'll take Raph.
No,
You don't think so?
you're Mike. You're Mike. What did
You
you
think
say?
I'm Mike?
He said I was Mikey.
You're Donatello. You're Donatello.
Donatello.
You're Donatello. This is a nerdy guy coming in with your show. I'm the old guy with the wisdom.
Yeah.
You're the. I'd say you're Mike.
Master Splinter.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, you know,
That would be me. Yeah.
yeah, you'd be Master's Blue. But yeah, so like, you know, he was just like, we just need you to finish an EP with us. You know, we've been working on these songs for a while. We just got to get them down and get them recorded. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. You know, no strings. You'll come in and we'll play with it. And then we're like, oh, well, accidentally, you know, we have a gig. And I was like, yeah, I'll play a gig. And then 2 more shows happened. And I was like, yeah, I'll play those. And then I think by the 3rd show, I think we wrapped practice before it, and Craig was like, you're kind of like the drummer now, right? And I'm like, yeah, actually, dude, I really don't want to not do this. This is amazing. Like, I love this. This is therapy. Like, every week we don't do this, I'm like in a funk. So, yeah, you know, that was, I think, the moment where I was like, oh shit, actually, maybe this is awesome.
Can't think of a line.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
think of a line.
From what, Casey Jones?
Casey Jones. All I'm thinking of right now is the Grateful Dead song.
I don't know. He's probably something like Power Play or something hockey related.
Nah.
You know?
You gotta know what a crumpet is. To
Yeah.
play cricket. That's the only thing I think of.
Damn, yo, Casey Jones, what a throw.
We can tell you guys have a lot of fun together, and that makes a big difference, especially to the band camaraderie and so forth. So, Mario, tell us what exactly happened last night.
So, I had a long night. I wasn't sure if I was even going to be awake today because I had to bring my wife to the ER. We are cat people. We have cats at home. Anytime I'm anywhere, like he has a cat upstairs. One of the first things I do when I walk in his house for practice is go say hi to Gabby, the 16-year-old grandma who runs the house. You know, and
Yeah.
but my wife was getting she was getting a little too close to our neighbor's cat and got a little just a little quick snippet on the hand. But it broke blood and broke skin rather. So I was like, gotta go to the hospital. Like, it's not that bad. But now looking at it, she's got like a big old bruised hand and stuff. So it's a long
I'm thinking, all I could think about when I heard that story was cat scratch fever.
Like
Is that-
Ted
who was that?
Nugent?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Ted Nugent? Wow.
Well, because you said in the chat, you were like, oh, it might just be cat scratch free. I was like, I don't know if that's a thing. I think that's just
No,
like,
it is. It's what it's called.
No, it's actually,
No shit. I had no idea.
They have like special bacteria in their mouth and like on their claws, like from like the litter boxes and shit. It's really gross. Like cats are really gross. They're adorable, but they're very gross.
And I want to clarify. You said we're cat people. The day I
No,
retire,
I'm cat. Sorry, me, cat people.
the day I retire, is the day I get a dog. And this guy's got a dog.
I got a dog. Yep. She's 16. She's lovely.
Damn.
I
Her
know,
name is
right?
Fufu. Yes, the same age as
Yeah,
Gabby.
but what is the what breed?
She's a Schnauzer poodle.
So she's a mix.
Yeah. She's very little.
You get a mixed dog, you get a longer lifespan. Man. I'm
Is
Is
telling
that how that works?
you. Yeah,
she's
no,
a-
the healthier,
Yeah.
the more
Less
diverse
genetic
the
problems.
genetic.
Sure.
But yeah, I was editing videos last night, getting ready for this pod, and suddenly was in the car on my way to the ER.
Yeah.
So,
I'm pretty sure I broke my finger yesterday.
yeah, that's
wow.
a related issue.
If you could see this knuckle on my middle finger right here.
On
That's
camera.
a,
it does
you were
look-
flipping somebody
Wow.
off.
Much
Somebody
better.
grabbed it off.
Dude, we're gonna get censored on YouTube if you keep doing that.
I don't have as good of a story though.
No, that's okay. But
I was playing with my kid. He's 6. I was showing him how to spin a ball backwards so that it goes towards somebody and it comes back. And I hit my other hand. I don't know how it happened. I don't know.
Oh shoot.
But yeah, so that was my night leading up to this. So I'm happy I wasn't too tired to be here. Let's put it that way.
Oh yeah. I'm glad y'all made it.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna feel better, Vaughn. Thank you for reaching out. I'll pass the good word
Good
along.
deal.
So-
Most cats do clean their paws and wipe their feet when they come out. I don't know
Oh,
who
yeah.
said that before.
Come meet Bruiser. That's not his name, but that's what
That's
he
what
calls
Craig
him.
calls him,
That's
yeah.
what he calls.
He's got this big cat. The thing weighs about like 30 pounds.
That's a substantial cat.
Yeah, he's being hyperbolic, but he really weighs 20 pounds, and that's actually
Damn.
real. Yeah, he sleeps
It's
in
just
between.
hyperbolic.
What do you mean?
Exaggerated.
Oh wow.
It's like the same thing.
Hyperbolic.
So-
Now I gotta think.
Mario. So the rumor has it is you're the band's walking encyclopedia.
I would say so.
Yeah. Preach.
So-
Argue? No?
Nope.
No? Okay, cool.
So could you explain a little bit about that?
Yeah, so
Yeah, it is.
I am a super nerd. I love Microsoft Excel. That's like somewhere that I like to spend time and actively, I just organize and I keep so much data that it's unnecessary. So it's whether we're like recording practice, whether we're writing lyrics, like I keep everything. Like in our old docs, we have old lyrics that we ixnayed them years ago now at this point. But I have them somewhere locally saved or, like just in the bank, but I don't know, like I spent a lot of time writing about the band. So I know, or at least I like to believe I know a lot about the band.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Seems we
No,
lost
he has a
Ferg.
lot of documentation to back everything up.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Receipts. If I make a claim, I'm bringing a receipt.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's why I'm terrible with dates. So
That's why you're
Mario-
married now.
What was that?
No, I'm kidding.
No. So Mario
I'll see you later.
shares his calendar with my wife because I gotta ask what I'm doing on a Friday. Do I got a show? And she's behind
You
me.
gotta
you
run
know.
it to the boss. Yeah. You
Yeah,
gotta.
I just bypass you and go right to the person who matters.
Hell. You made it back, Ferg.
Yeah, sorry for the technical difficulties, everybody. It seemed for some reason to kick me out, and I had to try to reload and come back in. Not sure what that was all about.
You gotta get that crap downloaded on your laptop or something.
Yeah, we
You
got
got-
you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do.
Name on the right?
That's Rob.
Rob got you the equipment. You gotta get it set up.
Well,
Damn, call him
I
out.
got him half.
I see you already.
Ed got him the other one.
Hey, we're working on things right now. I promise.
Tell
You
him.
should tell him that.
You would tell him. Tell him now.
The Misfits. You're wearing a Misfits shirt. They're from about 25 minutes away
Absolutely.
in Lodi, New Jersey. I saw him at
Heck yeah.
at the Garden. Who's Freg?
Oh yeah.
It's supposed to be Ferg.
Ah,
Yeah,
That's
Ferg
okay. He can always
disease.
watch the replay. That's the best part about being live on YouTube and everywhere else is that you can always chime back in and watch it again.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You're a fan of the Northeast, the Ferg.
Do I know?
You like it up here? Have you ever been in New York?
I've never been to New York, but I'm wanting to go. Wanting to go.
Because
I've been to New Jersey.
You're wearing a Misfit shirt. They're from like right over the bridge, and you got a Kiss picture in your background. I've been trying to see what that is, and they're from here.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's an action figure from the Kiss Alive set, one of the first toy lines that Todd McFarlane started doing with bands.
Yeah.
I've got the entire set, but I try to swap out which one of the guys I hang up.
That's awesome.
But yeah, huge Kiss fan. Love some Misfits. They're punk for sure, and
Hell
love
yeah.
them.
Fantastic.
Look at that.
I got my
Yeah.
action figures.
Oh hell yeah!
Skeleton. So
I saw somewhere I saw a Sid Vicious and I should have bought it and I didn't do it and I regret it.
That's awesome.
should have.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I'm sure you guys knew this, but I don't know if I told you. I was at the last Kiss show. Like
No, you
No,
knew.
I don't know this.
I knew that.
I was at Madison Square Garden for their final show.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Bet
my
that
wife
was
works
awesome.
for Barclays and like the bank, and they had a suite, and they just like gave out tickets. They're like, "Hey, does anyone want to go see Kiss tonight?" And I know exactly.
That's-
And I was just like, "Oh,
Oh yeah.
we absolutely
That
have to go
Paul
see
Stanley?
Kiss."
I can't tell.
Dude, it comes with a stack. That's
I
killer.
love that.
Yeah,
Is
that
that Paul?
was Paul. I apologize for the ring light reflection there, but that was Paul.
That's awesome.
Dude, that's rad.
Of course,
yeah,
I got
they're-
the whole
Paul, they
set,
are.
but that's
Dang.
So yeah, their last show was awesome. It was great. So, but yeah, we had box seats at Madison Square Garden, like out of nowhere. And I think she told me at 3:00 in the afternoon. She's like, "Hey, we're going to see a concert," and I was like, "All right, cool. When?" She's like, "Tonight. We're getting on a train in like 2 hours." And I was like, "Oh shit! All right."
yeah. Let's let's do it.
So that was awesome. Yeah, Kiss was great. Like, I'm so glad. Like, I don't go see a lot of like bands that have kind of gone through their albums already. I'm usually trying to get in on like the earlier years because like I don't know. I like to go to smaller shows. I'm not trying to go to stadium concerts. Like it's not really my vibe. But like the fact that I would never have normally seen Kiss, so like
Yeah.
this fell into my lap, and I was absolutely taking it.
I'd say 9 out of 10 shows I go to are local bands that we played with, just to support them. You know,
Heck yeah.
I'd rather pay that
Support
fee.
local music, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn right.
Because like Gene Simmons needs another $1 in his pocket.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
He announced at the show. He announced that they were all getting like created into NFTs or something. I don't remember exactly what.
Right. Avatars or something. I was fortunate enough to see the band when they reunited in the 90s,
Okay.
right after they did the MTV session. I was fortunate enough to see that show. One of the most badass shows I've ever seen, to see the original lineup. And so, man, that was a thrill. But yeah, I would love it up in the Northeast. My family, all my family's from Chicago pretty much. And so going up there is just going to be like going home. And so,
Dude, Chicago,
yeah, I would
Chicago's
love
a
it. I'd
beautiful
love
city.
to come. Love to come see you guys live if that ever happens.
Dude,
Hell yeah, brother.
But we're speaking about these bands and speaking about the influences and so forth. Now, I know the obvious answer is everybody, but who would you guys say your target audience is?
I wouldn't say
Good
everybody.
question.
Yeah.
I would never say everybody.
That's a good one.
I'm not. I really don't like country music at all, and I hate that I'm like that.
Nah, why? You just
Well, actually, there's a new dude that came out that I love his fucking.
Jelly Roll.
No, I don't like that. He's got long hair, redheaded dude. He's from the south. Obviously.
I don't know.
sure.
I don't listen to country music, so I wouldn't know.
If I go on my something or other,
But yeah, to answer your question, I think our target demographic is really people born. I guess like it's older millennials, for argument's sake.
Yeah.
People who experience similar music that we all grew up with, but we want to like modernize that feeling.
Right.
You know, it's like we love covering oldies. Like one of our favorite oldies right now, Lil Nas X is. I don't think it's Lil Nas X. I think he also just got arrested yesterday.
Yes.
So yeah. Okay. So he needs a little bit of help right now.
Yeah.
But anyway, like we cover oldies like Video Killed the Radio Star,
Oh, yeah.
like the Beatles or the Cars.
Hell yeah.
So we're not afraid to tap into songs that we might not have necessarily grown up with, you know, because they didn't come out at that time, but they influenced us some way, shape, or form, like whether it was our parents or we heard it on the radio. So like we're just really looking for people around our age, but like that doesn't necessarily mean
really.
anything. Like we get older people loving us, we get younger people loving us. So like
We also, I'm
Heck
a
yeah.
big fan of Me First and the Gimme Gimmes.
Yep.
You guys know who they are.
Yeah.
And they're just a cover band, the greatest cover band to ever live. Well, no, it's not Me First. It's Spike and the Gimme Gimmes.
Spike and
now.
the Gimme Gimmes.
Spike and the Gimme Gimmes. But it was created with what's his name? No Effects. Fat Mike.
Yeah.
My brain.
Your brain. So
sidetracked.
we were just talking about like who our target audience is, and I guess
Yeah, anybody. I mean, if like we do the Monkees. Actually, the Monkees to me.
That's a good
Monkeys
one.
is surprisingly.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
sleeping on the Monkeys. Like a lot of that stuff, all you do is push.
Was
it a little
it Valley
bit faster.
Sunday? The Kinks. I would love to do a Kinks song.
Yeah.
I wanted
The
to play
Kinks.
Lola.
Yeah.
Still can.
It's so high.
so
Yeah.
we'll just we'll drop
Yeah,
it
we'll
down.
drop it. We'll
We'll
drop
find a
it.
key change.
We'll do
But
it
yeah,
Lola.
I don't know. I think a lot of our music, you know, like we're I think in sound kind of, you know, we're appealing to a lot of the people that like grew up with the same stuff and like are kind of our generation. But a lot of the stuff that, you know, we talk about and stuff,
Heck yeah.
that kind of frustration, I think that's always there, you know, and that I think speaks to younger people too. You know, a lot of the stuff we're talking about is kind of universal. So I think it's approachable to everybody from any kind of background.
Hell yeah.
Well said. No notes.
Hell yeah.
So, on your off time, now, off stage,
Oh no.
I heard your go-to is Magic the Gathering.
Yep. I made
As
sure.
a band, yes.
Yes. So we like to unwind after practice, and it's like a debrief, or like, you know, like we just kind of like want to just shoot the shit a little bit sometimes, like talk about good ideas, talk about bad ideas, a little bit in between. And the easiest way to do it is just over a game, whether that's playing video games like online or, you know, cards at a table, you know. So Magic the Gathering is one of our new hobbies that we're playing as a
Hell
band.
yeah.
And I would say we play probably every other practice, like hard,
Yeah.
but like we try to play every practice.
It was literally, I took a break from it for 30 years. Like I was 12, and I was like, I like girls. This isn't gonna get me girls. now I'm married. I got a kid, and it's like it's actually kind of fun.
Yeah, well,
to
you're just
have a
not,
beer.
you're just not,
Yeah.
you're not chasing it anymore.
Yeah. And now I'll play whenever. But I mean, we all have our own little hobbies, right?
Yeah,
You
for
hang
sure.
out with your friends. He builds cars. This guy.
Oh, so
Oh,
I hang out
nice.
with friends. He doesn't hang out with friends. He just builds cards.
So no,
He does a lot.
I do a lot.
So do I. I got a lot of hobbies.
It's also good too, cause like we'll play Magic and we'll throw on, you know, cause like you know, like Mario was talking about earlier, we're all kind of from, you know, different sects of punk rock, right? Different eras and micro genres. So like, you know, we'll just throw Spotify on in the background while we're playing, and I'll be like, bro, who is this? And both of them will be like, dude, you don't know this song
Yeah.
or whatever. And like, so it's good to kind of, you know, you know, get to know each other's tastes and stuff like that, and be like, that's a cool riff. We could do something like that. Like, you know, well, we should, you know, oh, they cut it there, you know. So it's a good way to farm for ideas, and it's a nice thing to just kind of be idly doing something else, but also still kind of passively be working on music and stuff.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Spice said it right.
Yeah.
We're punk for all different kinds of weirdos,
Oh yeah.
and we represent
Wait,
all different kinds
yeah.
of weirdos in
Very
here.
good. Many types of weirdos, yeah.
Too bad Nick isn't here.
Yeah,
He has a little bit more diversity.
Yeah.
one more weirdo.
Yeah.
We like Nick.
We were speaking of covers a little bit ago, and you chose to cover Hey Jealousy on your album. One of my personal favorites. Love that one. So kind of a two-part question here. Why did you choose that one? And it's not a bad choice, by the way. And second of all, talk about some of your favorite songs that you guys cover in your live show.
All right, so we chose Hey Jealousy. I lived in Phoenix for a good long time, and they're from my one of my. I would say he's more than a friend. He's more of a brother of mine. He went to their high school, and learning about the
Okay.
story and the drug abuse and this. I believe the lead singer, the original frontman. No, it's not the original frontman, but one of the guys committed suicide, and that hits home for me because my father is a victim.
Yeah.
He's a victim of
Sorry to
suicide.
hear that, brother.
Hey, it was 20 years ago.
I lost a brother as well, so I
Well, you guys
do
are veterans,
sympathize
right? This
with
is a
Robert.
veterans podcast.
Yeah. So
Yep.
Right. Yeah. So what is it? One every 9 seconds, I think.
22.
One veteran every 9 seconds.
or 22, I think.
22 a day.
22 a day. All right, but still, that's way too many.
Yeah.
That is
Yes.
way too fucking many.
And I'm actually a
Because
part
the
of
lack of
a.
appreciation for what you've done for this country, and the current political climate is not friendly. And I would imagine it's not friendly. I don't know.
But
Anyway, get back to the
So
story.
hey, jealousy.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jealousy, I love the Jim Blossoms.
Dream
I
of the Jim
love
Blossoms.
the Jim Blossoms. Like I love Allison Road.
Oh,
I love them, and I've seen them live, and they are so chill.
Yeah.
They're cool bit because they're heavily influenced by punk rock, and it's just I always felt the connection. One of the coming of age movies when I was young was what's that movie? Empire Records, and their song.
okay, yeah. Yeah,
You
That's
know
right.
that movie, with Mark. Mark.
That's like the first quote.
That's the first thing that comes to mind for me.
That's the line you're
perfect.
for. Absolute cool.
Whose day was it? It's Rex Manning Day. I could have thought of that. No, it's not. My name's not fucking Warren, okay? But anyways, it's just they're a great fucking band, and every song they have is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And they were
Yeah,
North Phoenix.
They
and
really do.
I really love that band, and I'm not just a punk rocker. I love '90s alternative. You know what I mean? Like Better Than Ezra, the Toadies,
The Toadies.
the fucking Toadies.
Oh, yeah.
Bush,
Yeah.
for crying out loud. There's so much,
Yeah.
you know. But where were we going? Why did we pick
Well,
that cover?
I think
Yeah. Why? Yeah.
I
why
think
did
one
you-
of the reasons that we picked it also is because we don't like to cover punk songs. Like we want to cover songs that aren't punk and make them punk.
Yes, Spice.
So
Who's
that's
Spice?
kind of
You know
that's
Spice?
Kara.
Kara,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's one of the ways that we try to find our audience is by like picking a song from
Oh,
the
yeah.
90s and punkifying it, modernizing it. in our own
60s,
sound.
70s,
Yeah,
80s.
I mean,
90s.
we've covered Johnny Be Good, I've Just Seen a Face, Just What I Needed, Video Killed the Radio Star.
Oh, that's what I needed. Love that.
I'm just
What's
trying to
that?
go through. I'm going through decades. I'm just like,
Yeah, right,
I'm thinking,
yeah.
We do it more like the Presidents, but a little less like the Presidents. Like we do it
Yeah.
our own way. One thing, if we pick a cover, we try not to listen. I try not to listen to the cover that's already been released. Where I try to pick a song without a cover. One person I'm trying to cover right now. I'm trying to think of a way to do it. Can I say it?
Say whatever you want. I don't know. I have no
my,
idea.
My
what you're gonna
personal
say.
queen, the love of my life is. I want to cover an Alanis Morissette song because I love her.
You wanna
I
know,
thought
man?
for sure Katy Perry was the words that he was about to say.
She's the fucking goddess. Dogma, man. She's like-
No, I'm all about covering Alanis, so I take my aggressive laughing back.
trying to figure it out though. I'm trying to figure out what song and how to play it. But yeah.
Stay tuned. Yeah, it'll happen.
And the legend himself, Flea.
Oh, yeah,
He-
he's the
he's
basis of the
on-
whole
he's-
album.
Yeah, but basis of the whole album. And then you have the late what's his name from Foo
That's a
Fighters?
super
the late-
band.
Oh,
The
it's
drummer,
Hawkins.
yeah.
Yeah, Taylor Hawkins played drums for her on tour. It's fucking Katy Perry. It's fucking
There,
guy.
he's got me.
I need another beer.
Our producers are playing games behind the scenes, guys.
Yeah.
Hello,
Oh,
freaking guy.
yeah.
I
Hey,
Very well.
everybody got to check your legs out there, Mario.
know, right? Hope you guys like that shot.
Ah, good thing you had pants on.
Subscribe to our OnlyFans for more content.
The trick is, man, if you look like this, you have to lock the screen where they have to pay to get it off.
Yeah, see,
That
I
is
love
the
this.
trick.
That's the right move. That's the right move, man.
Like,
Yes,
oh,
that's why we
what is
picked Hate
this?
Jealousy. It might have been a long-winded answer, but
Do you want this?
Yeah, there you go.
So-
Hey, nothing wrong with long-winded answers. I often get accused of telling long story shorts and making them too long.
Yeah, long story short, talks for 20 minutes.
I know somebody
Yeah.
extremely close to me
Oh no.
that I'm binded to them by marriage, who likes to finish a long story with long story short.
I didn't know she said
hey,
that. That's great.
Says all
When
the
y'all
time,
done-
like, you're full of shit. I've been listening for half an hour now.
I tell my sister when she starts a story, the first thing I say to her is like, just land the plane. Just land the plane.
Hey, so when y'all did do the Hey Jealousy,
Yeah.
did y'all have any backlash from Jim Blossom's fans?
No, actually, so one of your old band members was coming up to us and was saying that, like, oh my God, this cover's amazing. Like, I'm going to show it to my dad, who's a touring musician.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you want to chime in with any.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Like I showed this to a couple of the guys that I used to play with, and then he showed it to his dad, who plays in like a band that does a lot of covers, and they're more like cowpunk, which I love, because I also
Farm emo?
No, I'd say like because I
Primus is cowpunk.
I don't know. I don't know.
cowpunk adjacent, I would say. But like I also grew up on a lot of like Patsy Cline, so I have a weird soft spot in my heart for like old country, like Hank
All
Williams
right.
type shit.
Can I
Like-
clarify what I said?
No,
I love old punk. I'm not anti. I mean, I love old country.
Yeah.
I'm not anti-country. I love Marty Robbins and shit.
right, like so, like that kind
Rebel.
of stuff. So I told his dad's great, and the stuff he plays is killer. And he showed it to him, and he's like, "Dude, this is way better than the version that my dad plays."
Heck yeah.
And then they're like, "Yeah, actually, you kind of inspired them to start taking it a little bit heavier." Which I was like, "Oh hell yeah, spreading the love with it."
But we did pay for the rights to record that song and release it.
yes.
To end the Gin Blossoms
Yeah,
question.
so far no negative feedback. The Gin Blossoms haven't been in our DMs.
Yeah.
Yo, if there were,
That's a good problem to have.
I know. I paid you for that,
Hey,
and
there
you're
you
a
go,
hero
man.
of mine?
I
Oh,
paid
come
for
on.
noticing.
$25 whole, okay?
Yeah.
Actually, I think it was even less, to be honest. Surprisingly cheap to buy the rights to cover a song.
Yeah.
I
That
mean,
wasn't bad.
it's also
You can't
what
sell it.
Spotify
You
is
just can't sell it.
paying us. Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
all the streaming services are paying us. Like,
Oh yeah, all 8 cents that we're gonna get.
we all have day jobs. I'm sure.
Yeah. So you make about what I make.
Yeah, oh,
8
good.
cents.
Oh,
Yes.
we're all in the same camp.
I honestly don't think that much. You probably have a lot of followers. We don't. I mean,
Y'all have way more followers than I do.
Who knows? I don't know. I didn't vet it. You can say whatever you want on the internet, and it's true as long as no one checks it out.
That's true. That's a fact.
See?
Yeah.
It's a fact.
I can't argue with it.
I'm 99.9% sure. So you're
70%
telling me
more?
you don't know?
Hell yeah.
yeah, support local bums like us.
You can only
I mean,
imagine.
we have day jobs. Like,
I'm still a bum. I'm a bum.
I'm still a bum. I have a day job, but I'm still a bum.
I tried to bum
Dude.
it last night, and I had to go to the ER. So
So
what's up?
we have 10 more minutes now,
Christ.
and we
Right,
have
I've
2
got
more
a question.
videos.
Sure.
Well,
So-
all right. If we're gonna play another video, I think we should play. I gave them Therapy from Olives.
no.
No, you don't want to play it?
Is there another one?
We have also.
There
Damn.
is.
No, let's
With
do
Brian.
There's
therapy.
damn it.
That's
Yeah.
awkward because we all right.
It was
So
only a minute.
all right,
that
so
one.
there's something we should share. I should share.
Is he
all
gonna?
right.
Should he prepare? Damn it, because you're about
Well,
to tee it off.
I'm not. Yeah, prepare, damn it. Well, I'm not a fan of playing this song. It's probably one of the most overplayed cover songs ever. And this is like I'm a big fan of crowd participation, but not with clapping and stuff. I like to like bring people on stage. I'm not one to be like, hey, everybody, let's clap. That's too much fucking. That's cheesy. So what I like to do is pull somebody up from the audience or something, and Brian. Oh, can we congratulate
You
Brian on the
absolutely can.
podcast?
Please.
He just got engaged.
Yeah,
To his,
congratulations,
Oh.
Brian.
Julie. Brian
Congratulations.
Julie. congratulations. And honestly, that's
No, you don't
No.
reveal anymore.
we're not gonna relay anymore.
Yeah.
All right,
So happy for them.
so like one of the reasons I like to do covers is because people know covers
Yeah.
and people like what they know. You know what I mean? So like doing a cover or two is not I honestly feel like it introduces you to their other stuff. Look at Alien Ant Farm. Their first cover was
Smooth
oh
Criminal.
no, they did
Yep.
Smooth Criminal, but their
Yeah.
first song was Movies.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
But,
first good single. That
Yeah.
is.
Single.
But I mean, Movies came out first.
Yeah. So yeah, this song.
Great cover, by the way. Awesome cover.
Yeah. So this is Damn It. I'll let it play. It's only a minute, and we can talk a little bit on the other side.
And if you're Blink 182, please don't sue us.
Oh man.
I don't think they're gonna. Do you know how many people play this song?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Oh,
Yeah. And this is Nick's first show.
And that's our buddy Brian.
Okay, heck yeah.
We need a music video.
I know I'm working on a music video, bro. I'm working on
Yeah.
it. But
Hey,
yeah.
I like it.
I dig that.
So yeah, our buddy Brian. So that was actually Nick's first show. It was 2 days
Okay.
before the other video we watched, and our buddy Brian. Actually, me, Nick, and Brian all worked together, and so it was.
Okay.
At your day job.
Yeah, on my day job. And so I was
Day
like,
job.
perfect. It's a perfect moment. Like Craig asked me, he's like, yo, can we bring Brian on stage today? And I was just like, I don't know, sure. Ask him.
Yeah.
And,
Hold on.
and he was just like, all right, cool, I'll ask him. And he never asked him. He asked him on stage, which just means that you're going to peer pressure him.
Yeah. Not so much.
So that was a lot of
Nothing like some peer pressure.
but yeah, like we got the synchronized jump up in there. So I figured I'd
I love that.
a fun video for that.
Yeah.
So, okay, so real quickly before we run out of time, I wanted to talk to you about your song Jenna.
Go.
You guys threw that together out of a bunch of wild breakup stories. Talk about creating the song, but then which one of you guys has the wildest breakup story?
Oh man.
I do.
All right, go. Let's help each other.
That was authority. Yeah.
All right, so here's funny. All right, so I was a junior in high school, and I was madly in love with this girl, Melanie Hiller, and I'm not afraid to share it. Melanie Hiller. My wife's name. Fun fact. Her maiden name. Her name is Melanie Hoffer. So
Okay, wow.
yeah, weird. But she was a beautiful redheaded girl, and
Yeah.
I was she dumped me and I couldn't understand why. I thought we mingled well together, and so I'm in chorus, which is no I'm the singer of the band, I guess. So it's like it's
You're required.
foreshadowing, but I'm sitting there and this is 1997 no 1999, and I have my camcorder and I'm just like walking around like an asshole filming everything, and I'm like, so there was this girl in choir. She was like this hot goth chick. I remember her name. I'm not gonna reveal her name. And I'm like, so why are you so happy? You're a goth chick. And she's like, because I started dating this other chick, and I was like, what? Really? What's her name? She's like, Melanie. I'm like,
Wait, you found out?
yeah. I found out. And she's like, I was like, Melanie, oh really? Melanie what? She's like, Hiller. And I'm like,
Dude.
damn it.
and
That's the
so,
worst way to find out.
yeah. No, but like,
On camera.
Yeah,
it goes out. You know Weezer? You guys know Weezer? You know
Mhm.
the song Pink
Yeah.
Triangle?
Hell
It's
yeah.
like That was like he was in a relationship. Dude, that's so hard to ignore. So
big
yeah, I
problem,
found out and I was like, yo, you could have told me. At least I feel nothing's wrong with me.
That's great.
You know what I mean?
Think of a way to
What I
find
do?
out.
There's no way we're one-upping this story.
No way! Never.
Oh my god.
Fucking Rachel said. And I was like,
That's so funny, dude. I didn't know that one, honestly.
Yeah, no, that's great. I love finding it out on air.
Do you still have the tape?
somewhere. It's actually over there. So.
Oh, we're gonna go find it after this.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
It's the
No, I
first
didn't
fault. I brought it up, so it's my fault. I brought it up.
no, this is great. This is premier content.
She was so fucking alternative too. Oh, she had those like.
Is that who Jenna's about?
Corduroy-
Is that how you wrote Jenna?
No, Jen. You don't know what Jenna's about.
Oh no.
Jenna's about every shallow bitch. Like it's literally what I view as Taylor Swift would be dating
Oh
her.
jeez.
Like so high standard. But
I-
she's probably
Right.
not. She's probably
So-
fine.
We got to play that one to roll out of this place.
Sure,
right,
yeah,
yeah.
I love that. I love that. But
Dude, that's a great one.
That was wild though.
This is
We're gonna.
like the party song by Blink-182. It's
Yeah.
about the girl that's about.
that's a really good
Yeah,
description.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, that just came to me.
Yeah.
Okay, heck yeah.
Um,
Heck yeah.
Mario.
But yeah, Jenna was just like a funny. It just came together because I gave him a part of the song that was just only it was just a name and the music behind it, no lyrics. And he's like, I
Right.
know exactly who Jenna is.
Okay.
Kids Eye, by the way, on our E EP.
Yeah, fun fact.
Looking through a little PVC pipe
That's our biggest fan.
Yeah.
easily. All
All
right,
right,
let's hear
here-
Jenna.
Here we go.
Well, break up to that fun. This song's fun though.
So I can't not air drum to this.
I'm taking your key and locking the door. I've dealt with you a dozen times before. Your song is playing, but I'm not gonna dance. You had one shot, but wasted your chance. It's selfish how you treat your friends. You say you will go without ever intending. You never commit. It's so fucking wrong.
a music video.
Or something better to come. Penetrate the skin. Decisions made. I won't let you take advantage of gratitude. Now I don't want anything to do with you. As for us, this marks the end. I've cut you loose and starting over again. Time is wasted, money spent. Tap my savings to pay the rent. 5 years of memories you wasted. You turned your back on what we created. A stepping stone, you stood on my shoes. Took everything I had to lose. I knew this trip was so temporary. I should have changed my itinerary. Penetrate the skin, decisions made. You took advantage, regretted too. Now I don't want anything to do with you. As for us, this marks the end. I've cut you loose and I'm starting over again.
My favorite part to like just freaking like. I know.
Yeah, I love that guitar part.
You took advantage, it's sad but true. Now I can't stand the thought of you going so I don't need another. I've cut you loose and I'm starting over. You took advantage, regret it soon. Now I don't want anything to do with you. As for us, this marks the end. I've cut you loose and I'm starting over again. I'm starting over, starting over, starting over again. I'm starting over, starting
Heck yeah.
starting over again.
I know, right? It's We
You should have paid for those rights.
Scotty doesn't know. Scotty
Yeah,
doesn't know.
right.
No. Oh, shit.
this is the other side of it. Like
Right.
Scotty doesn't know about Jenna.
Right.
Oh, shit.
Jenna sucks.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
the
someone-
stuff.
You guys,
The person
everybody
sucks.
knows somebody like Jenna.
Yeah.
She's about
Oh yeah.
deep as a
Yes.
kiddie pool, and she could go suck an egg.
Ah, man, I want that as a soundbite so bad.
Oh yeah. Off the record.
We can trade stories later off the record. We've all got them.
Yeah.
Yo, that was not about Melanie Hiller.
No,
That song was not.
This was
You
a,
asked about the best breakup. That's my best breakup. I have a ton of breakup stories.
yeah. Well, that's exactly what this was. Jenna was just.
I got like 50, man.
Damn. All right. Relax. You don't have to flex over there. Shit.
Why would I flex?
But yeah, like Jenna was just the culmination of just all of us breaking up with people and figuring out how to put that into words.
No,
'Cause-
Right.
no, it's about that. It's not even about a
Yeah, but you kind
relationship.
of. But you pull from
It's about a
that.
person.
You
No, I've
know,
dated girls like
archetype.
Jenna, but I stopped dating them when I was 23, bro.
Well, good. You're married.
It was like 1992 or was that like 1994?
23. It was 90. It
Oh,
was
don't make him do math.
2005, I think.
Don't
Yeah.
make him do math. This poor guy.
Oh,
All right.
Well, man.
What's the final question? Because we're at the top of the hour, so we got to end
Because
with.
he's got to go.
go ahead, Ferg.
Before we end the show, talk real quickly about the Toys for Tots event coming up.
Yes. Okay. So, at the end of the year, I don't want to necessarily reveal the exact date, but it's going to be in November. We will be doing a live stream for the charity Toys for Tots. We'll be teaming up with Static Shift Radio. It's going to be, I'll say a handful of bands. I don't want to give a number. Let's just say a handful of bands. And we're all going to be streaming for charity for Toys for Tots. A lot of this stuff will get announced soon, but we're revealing it now. I know you already talked about it a little bit, Ferg, earlier in the week when you did our album review. So follow us, follow Static Shift Radio, follow the Ferg. He'll be emceeing with us, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We've already started.
I think we're trying to get somebody big.
Well, I mean, we're just trying to have a lot of fun too. It's
Yeah,
like the
that
goal.
too, yeah.
You know, the goal at the end of the day is like this isn't gonna like we're doing this for Toys for Tots. You know, so
Yeah, I mean, we do all of this because we love it. We do this for the love of the game. You know what I mean? I do this because I couldn't stop if I wanted to, but being able to do that.
that's why he was a temp drummer and now he's still here years later.
I just stuck around. Yeah, I'm like the regular that works at the that goes to the bar, then accidentally ends up working there.
I couldn't be in this band without you.
Yeah, but it's it's cool to be able to do something like this and then also
Heck
be
yeah.
for a good cause. So it's
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
So yeah, there'll be more information coming out for that in the coming weeks. So stand by. We'll have official announcements, all the bands, a bunch of other stuff. We'll be putting it on Static Shift Radio. We'll be doing promo videos. So we got a lot in on the docket, but not yet. Oh, I know.
Why?
Disease is killing us.
Yeah, I know.
I love you like cooked food, Disease. You're the best. Don't change.
All right, guys. Well, that's a wrap on today's episode of
Man, we got
BS with
BS
Why
again,
Go Why.
man.
Thank you guys
You
so
have
much for
plenty of
having us.
dudes like that, I'm sure.
Thank you for
Sharing your time with us, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Big love to the band.
Rock.
Big love to the band. Take it or leave it for hanging with us and sharing their sound and story. Y'all go check them out. Support their music. And until next time, keep BSing. But do it with soul. Peace.
Peace, guys.
All right, guys. So.